Hi everyone, how's it going? And today we just got a big update from Landy, Crafty, and today we just got 4 new images of potential real or fake action figures that are coming this fall. These could be fake or they could also be real, or these are just prototypes for what's coming in late 2027 or early 2027. But let's check them out. These are all action figures. There's 4 of them, and there's one Target exclusive, it says, or one exclusive to a specific store. I don't think it's decided yet, but it says it's an exclusive. So let's check them all out. The first figure we have right now is Landon Weber. We can see he's pretty cool. It says he's about the size of a Marvel Legends or a Star Wars Black Series. That's actually kind of a good size for all the action figures, like good for stop motion. That's actually what these figures are for, stop motion animation. They come with 8 different hands, I think that is, with different poses. And they also do come with upper heads. Landon has a couple upper heads, like smiling, tongue out, annoyed, mouth open, and all that. He comes with his Just Do It shirt and with his dragon and Nike symbol with a wizard on it. I really do like that. And then we also have his blue black pants. I think they did a great job of detail on Landon's outfit, especially that dragon. That is kind of a really detailed dragon with it on. But Landon's hair does look a little bit different, but I guess they're not totally accurate. But we do have 3 other figures after this, and there's another figure that you guys would know, and 2 figures that you guys might not expect. But that's stuff Landon. Also, let's go over the accessories before we go on to the next figure. Landon comes with a Godzilla 1954 poster, just the original Godzilla 1954 poster. I think that's kind of cool to show that Landon does like Godzilla. And also we see him having a backpack and a phone. But there's one accessory that I do not know what it is. It looks like a key. It also looks like a kind of like a ukulele or something. But it could also be something that we're going to get seeing in the movie. Maybe Landon uses that in the movie. Maybe it's something to build a figure. Maybe that's coming soon. But there are 2 disappointments in this figure. One of the disappointment is that one of the accessories is not Puppy. Many people were actually saying that if Landon was going to get an action figure, Puppy would be an accessory. And I've actually kind of sadly didn't happen either. Another accessory that I kind of wish would happen is Landon with his battle axe. I could definitely see that replacing that weird looking ukulele thing. I can definitely see that happening. But I can also see a Landon with battle axe figure down the line. Kind of like how they did with Kong with battle axe and Hong Kong Battle Kong for the Godzilla vs. Kong toy line by Playmates. That was a good series. I'm pretty sure that's what Landon and everybody wants to go off of, like getting like different ways with different accessories. But that's all with Landon. Now let's go on to the next figure, Brooklyn. Brooklyn's figure is a little bit weird. I don't know if it's just me, but her head looks a little bit too big. Maybe it's how she's just like young, like she's like almost a teenager, kind of like almost Landon's age, close to. She's still a kid, so she has like a smaller head, but she doesn't. She doesn't come with like any accessories like Landon does. She just comes with extra hands, like again, and different expressions. Some of the heads kind of look kind of like her, but they kind of don't. Again, these don't have to be exactly accurate figures. These are not SH figures. I can actually kind of see SH figures kind of encapsulating Landon and Brooklyn. That would actually kind of be cool. Same with Landon. His hair doesn't look the same, and his face kind of doesn't match. But it would still be cool to get these action figures if these are real. Brooklyn has her pink shirt and star pants, and also, I just noticed this, Landon's figure is not fabric. His shirt is not made of fabric or the pants, but Brooklyn's figure kind of looks like it's articulated with fabric over for the clothes. I actually really do like figures like that. That's kind of a cool touch. I don't know if the clothes will be removed or if they're just like stuck on with fabric so they can hide the articulation. I can actually kind of see that happening. She also comes with white, like bright white sneakers. I don't think I've ever seen a video of her wearing those, but it's kind of cool to see them mixing it up. Now is the next figure. I did not know it was actually a Landy Crafty character, but it is the Landy Crafty Dragon. I guess we're getting a dragon figure. Maybe this is going to be in the movie. Other people are also calling it Landon's 4th form. Maybe Landon turns into a dragon in this movie. That would actually kind of be cool. See, Landon turning into a dragon. But let's check out this dragon. It looks like a Godzilla figure. It's kind of cool. It looks like a lightning dragon. I really do like this. It is the most articulated figure it looks, but it's actually the same as everyone else. It has more points of articulation, of course, because it's bigger, but it actually still does have 48 points of articulation. And also, I really like how the neck is bendy wire. The tail has all points of articulation. And at the bottom right, it does show that that the tail has a lot of articulation. It shows where all the articulation is. And weirdly enough, it does show that it does have bendy wire. Now there's a disappointment with this figure. I kind of wish it did come with atomic breath or fire breath if that does happen in the movie, or if it just comes with it as an accessory. I can actually kind of see that happening again with another dragon figure, maybe a fire dragon. But there's also another disappointment. The heads. Why would you have a dragon figure where you can't swap out the heads? I mean, why don't you just have like all those Jurassic World figures where you can open and close their jaw? Maybe this is again, these are just prototypes, guys. Maybe they're just copying the same thing. But yeah, it's kind of a disappointment and kind of not. I also like how we get to swap out the dragon of our different expressions. And yeah, the dragon does look really cool. He might be my favorite, and this is the exclusive one. I don't know what store it's exclusive to, but it is rumored to be an exclusive. Again, these could just be prototypes for what's coming in the future, but these are just leaks that I found. Next up is a figure I actually really do like and could be teasing for the next Landy Crafty wave. That is Crystal Slinginess. She is actually a really detailed figure. Again, we have not seen an actual real life photo of Crystal, so this could be what she actually looks like. She looks like she's part of a spy crew. Is it just me? It also says epic all throughout that body, like on her pants, on a tank top. I'm like, what? I don't know if that's a tank top or not, but it has on her shirt and her sleeves. Yeah, it just shows epic all over. Maybe that's a company that's going to be in the movie Epic. Again, it's not Epic Games. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think it's Epic Games. But yeah, she has blue and white hair kind of a little bit. She also has a hand, one of the extra hands. It looks like she has a blue thing. Maybe that's something that she's going to use in the movie. But I feel like this could be teasing for a future wave. Maybe the spies thing or gadget wave. Because again, if you see in the top right corner, it does say spies. In Crystal's box, or no, it doesn't say spies. Sorry, guys. It says wave 1. But Crystal's box is really different from everyone else's. Maybe this is teasing something for the future. And also, I kind of can see some other figures coming. Now, these are all the figures that we have released in right now, all that are confirmed. But there are two figures I wish we could get, and I could actually see coming down the line. Lexi and Puppy. I actually do want a Lexi and Puppy figure, mainly because they are two favorite characters from Landy Crafty. Lexi, especially. I can actually see Lexi becoming a figure. Landon said that if they do get action figures, they would have Landon, Lexi, Brooklyn, Crystal, and Puppy. So it does confirm that Puppy and Puppy and Lexi will be getting a figure down the line. Maybe, again, these could just be prototypes for what's coming, but these are leaks I found. Also, I can actually see Puppy having a mech suit. That would be kind of cool. Maybe he's on the movie. And also, having Puppy in a mech suit would just be really cool. Because I can't actually see just how stuffed animal, a small stuffed animal dog in a plastic thing with no articulation. What could have articulation like the Baby Yoda thing? How the IG-12 and Grogu figure is with him having a mech suit. I can kind of see Puppy having a mech suit to go on adventures. But I'm pretty sure it is confirmed that we are going to get withered Landy Crafty characters down the line. I think next 2027 October for Halloween. I think that's actually kind of cool, especially if we actually don't know the company that's making these figures yet. It could be Mattel, it could be McFarlane, it could be anybody at this time. It could even be Jaspers. I can actually kind of see Jaspers get the license for these, but if anybody is going to get these figures, I feel like it's most likely going to be Mattel. Or the person that makes Black Series and Star Wars. I can actually kind of see these also figures being exclusive at Target, Walmart, and GameStop, mainly because I feel like Crystal will be at GameStop and not anyone else, mainly because that box design looks like it's from a video game. And also that dragon could also be exclusive to GameStop. I actually really do like that dragon. It's like a Godzilla figure. I really do like it. But regardless, these are all the figures we have, like concept art or like prototype like images and leaks for like right now. I think we would be getting more figures like Lexi and Puppy. I'm pretty sure those are coming. Landon did say if there ever any action figures, Lexi and Puppy will be included. And yeah, they are going to be included. I don't know why there's a Landy Crafty dragon. Maybe that's hinting at something, but I'm not a hater on that dragon. That dragon is pretty cool. I really do like it, guys. Do not get me wrong. That dragon does look pretty cool. I'll show an image of it right now. It looks like a lightning dragon, kind of like Godzilla. But I can actually kind of see that figure being like only like a one use thing. Like, like how some lines they like can continue releasing the same figure. Sonic, the Sonic action figure is like the great example of this. They just keep releasing Sonic. I feel like they're not going to keep releasing this dragon, but they are going to keep releasing the other figures just in different variants. I can just kind of see that happening, especially a Withered Landon figure down the line. Which kind of be cool because especially in his voice lines, it kind of does mention Crystal a little bit. So I'm pretty sure Crystal is also coming as a Withered figure, maybe Brooklyn and Lexi. And we could even get a Withered puppy. I can actually kind of see that happening. Like him being like a burnt up, damaged puppy dog, stuffed animal mech. That would be pretty cool. We also could get other Landy Crafty characters, like maybe the mom and dad and other kids, like Liam. I can actually see Liam getting an action figure. Maybe again, we do not know these are official action figures or if they're fake. But if they are real, I really do want to get that hands on that dragon and Brooklyn Brooklyn Landon and Crystal. Sorry, I'm not used to it. Usually I say Lexi with Landon and Brooklyn, but apparently she's not on this line, so it's gonna be hard. I actually don't see just action figures getting released. Maybe Squishamallows, minis, and maybe even a video game collab. I can actually kind of see them getting collab with Fortnite. We actually did have an AI photo on Lana's TikTok with them in Fortnite. That was actually kind of cool. That looks so detailed. That'd be really cool if they got added. And also, I just noticed this. That outfit that Brooklyn is wearing in the action figure is the same outfit that we see her wearing in Fortnite. Maybe that Crystal figure is a hint of her coming to Fortnite. Maybe that's going to be what her Fortnite skin looks like. I don't know, but it does look really cool regardless. But guys, I think that's all. Thanks Landon to uploading this. Let me upload this on your YouTube channel. But regardless, these action figures look pretty cool. I am not a hater on them. I think they're really cool. I think they just could be minor changes if these are indeed prototypes. But if these are just prototypes, I'm excited to see what the full functional figure will look like. Especially because I've noticed throughout the figures that they do not have some points of articulation, like the neck of some figures. But who am I to judge? We just have bendy wire like a dragon. But guys, I think that's the end of this video. I really do like these figures on what they look like. I really hope we get a Puppy and Lexi down the line. If these figures are going to get released, I'm excited to see if we get a Landon with Battle Axe. That would actually kind of cool if a Puppy and mech suit. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these figures will get released around the time of the movie, if that movie ever does come out this year. I'm pretty sure the movie will also come out around 2027 or late 2027 or early 2028, mainly because I don't think filming has really begun yet, or if it hasn't, it'll take a while. But guys, I feel like that's the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe to Landy's channel, and if these figures are getting released, which figure would you get? Again, these figures are apparently going to get released for $20 each. I think that's kind of a good price, especially for that dragon. Looks like a $40 figure, but yeah, it's the end of this video, guys. I'm sorry, I gotta get off here now. It's gonna keep you out forever. But guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, I love you and Jesus loves you. Goodbye.